Welcome back. We're just gonna we're gonna do a little fair use, a little sample of reality.
I grew up in the late 70s, the beginning stages of hip hop with the Cold Crush Brothers, Grand Wizard Theodore, Kool Herc, Grandmaster Flash, and the Furious Five.
Do you know who they are?
Which tonight's theme is The Message. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying
not to lose my head.
It's like a jungle sometimes. How I
Keep them going under. Can you repeat that song on command? It's not even my time. I was born in the 80s, early 80s. Oh, that's because if I was born in the early 80s and this is all taking place in the late 70s, then I'm birthed into it.
And we're still experiencing that today.
Oh, we are? Let me back that up. Message.
Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying
Not to lose my head.
It's like a jungle sometimes. How I keep them going under. And we're still experiencing that today.
Isn't that sad?
But I digress.
I digress.
The beatbox. Grandmaster Flash
Do you know what a beatbox even is?
introduced this little device. Not the first drum machine, but the first drum machine that hip hop has ever seen.
Did you know that?
This year makes the 50th anniversary of hip hop.
What is hip hop?
Give it up for hip hop. It's a $1 billion industry. The 5 elements of hip hop: DJing, MCing, graffiti, b-boying, that's breakdancing, and the beatbox, which is probably the most complicated element of hip hop.
I wonder why.
Now, growing up as an inquisitive kid, stayed to myself a lot. I had friends, but it was kind of, awkward. But the
Nah, all the cool kids invent things.
beatbox, just hearing that on cassette tape, this is how far we going back. Cassette.
Older people invent new things. No, those two types of people are enjoying what's there. They don't want nothing new. That's all they know.
Tapes. I know we're into the digital era, MP3, iPhones and all that, but I'm going back to cassette tapes. So
Remember those?
we didn't have any visuals, so we had to use our minds and had to be creative about it.
Remember when you had to think and picture things in your mind? Sound the horns long range. My father's in the building.
And listening to this tape and Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, there's this one particular song called Flash to the Beat. And it went something like this. Flash is on the beat, boss going. Flash is on the beat, boss going. And Sha-na-na. Right? So that's from the doo-wop age. Sha-na-na.
Wait, what do you say? That's from the what?
Sha-na-na. Right? So that's from the doo-wop age.
Oh, so the people that are doing rap are taking things that came before them and they're blending into this new thing because they're doing music, but they're trying to create a new music. a new sound, something different from the cool people and the other people.
Nah, nah. So I'm like, okay.
But like my father, Lord, he kind of made things, and he said, you can go down there and make things, but you don't own anything because you're making things from the things I made. So remember that. So as mere mortals, we build off of what was already there. Like we all have to build off my father's stuff to get anything, yet we say we own it. I made it with my father's materials. Just like we made rap with music. People think hip hop and rap is like, you don't even understand. It's a blend of everything. That's why everyone loves it. Because anything and everything, we put it all. We're like a tornado, right? We absorb, and then we shoot at a car.
The drum machine went a little something like this.
Can you do that? Do you even understand the point of even learning why to do that? Or do you think that's just a dead art, right? There's no use for it anymore. I wonder how the really good beat makers make their beats. I wonder if they're not, just blending everybody's fucking sound together and, just remaking the same exact dumb shit beat with different sounds on it. I wonder if they're going, oh yeah, that's how real beat makers make their beats. Like if you ever see Kanye West and all these other guys when they're fucking giving us a little glimpse in the studio and they're sitting there, they're making noise. And then they put the noise, what we think is noise, is not. You hear his lips, but in Kanye West's head, he hears the Pacific keynote. And then he puts it all in, he hears the music in his head, and he finds a rhythm by beatboxing it. And then he puts it all in the machine. And then we get these extraordinary beats that seems like nobody really can come up with. Because they're unique. They're drawn from something. You get it? It's not just let me be like this guy. Oh, it's nice. Let me duplicate it. That's why we have duplicated artists, duplicated beats, and everyone sounds the same. And everyone fucking does. Their beats are the same because no one's doing the fundamentals. Talking about we help create shit though.
So now I heard this machine. Not knowing it's a machine. I'm thinking like, what is this mechanical device? I know it's mechanical because they're talking about flashes on something. And he coined the phrase, the beatbox. So this...
Did you know that? That's why that thing's called that? Oh, okay.
Became a phenomenon in the late 70s and early 80s.
Oh, this new thing's catching on now.
With such groups like the Fat Boys. Who remember the Fat Boys?
Quick history lesson. Do you realize this is people, he's talking about when people are on TV and getting contracts. It was around before that. We were doing it for fun. Do you understand that? You don't get it. You think because the book or the TV or anybody in the world says, it started then. Nothing starts when that's when it came out. That's when it solidified. That's when they mastered it, figured out how to really do it, and say, that shit's marketable. All right, let them in there. Let's do this. It makes sense now. Now I get what they're doing. Before they just, making noise and doing weird fucking dances on the corner or on cardboard. They're fucking the homeless guys. What's wrong with these niggas? These niggas done turned being broke into something. How the fuck these niggas do this?
I don't want to do him any injustice.
I feel you. You know what I mean?
Who remember Bismarck E, right?
I do.
You got what
I
I
need. The first Biggie Smalls. A fat guy that was always rapping about chicks. And he was getting them. And he was ugly as hell. And they didn't give a fuck because our women used to care about, you know, if you were your personality and shit. You know, the things that mattered. And, you know, just the way you look. And you gotta be 6 foot tall. Gotta have fucking Rolly. This guy was fucking a rap star and dressing like he was a fucking regular man. Regular clothes on and shit. Niggas wasn't, flossing yet. They could. There was other rappers flossing, you know, dookie rope change and the fresh clothes. This is where you could still just, you know, come off the, you know, being yourself and get into rap. If you had skills and your shit mattered because you made people like it, you know, like Bismarck, he was a funny rapper, you know, fucking eating bowls of cereal in his fucking videos and shit. That's why when, you know, the Eminem show goes on and then he does clown things and everybody's like, oh my god, he's so daring. I've seen men do exactly what he's done before. All of it. I've seen men do all of it. Dress up like other things and try to rap about crazy stuff and they got shooed away. And some of them made it. You know, they made their little hits and, you know, that's why it's like, come on, man. Like, when you want to be the best, there's that old saying, you have to beat the best, you know? There's nothing wrong with that. Anybody could be beaten, I believe. But when you create something and it's about evolving and change and certain things, when like the things this man is explaining, I know about. And most people will go back and find out, right? But these elements of rap and where it came from and all these things is not where it is. And why?
And you say just a friend. And you say just a friend.
We're going through those problems too. We're still going through that. You say he's just a friend. Let me see your phone. Things haven't changed much, huh? Oh, baby. What you know about that?
How many people remember Dougie Fresh?
Oh, man.
Remember? Lottie Dottie.
We like to party.
Lottie Dottie. Lottie Dottie. You know what? I peeked it.
We like to party. And we don't bother nobody. So, you do you know him? Do you remember him? The dookie rope chains and the fucking big ass rings, the pyramid rings and the one eye patch and the big ass hats and the swag and the video chicks and the popping the booties and the stunting and, you know, all the things we see today just with like ice on and everything. And, you know, you wonder why men like me at my age that witnessed the beginning laugh at half these dudes like, yo, dog, can you show me something fucking new? Don't just put ice on and say, look, it's new now. Look, we're doing new shit. We're doing new shit. Stop it. Stop it. Right? Go going back, you're recycling stuff that we don't do anymore.
Right?
That's the saddest thing, when people go back to recycle the old stuff. There's nothing wrong with it, I guess. But you gotta make it, you gotta like, like this one content creator I was watching. He said, we appreciate the fact that you keep some of the older stuff, going. B-boys and the break dancings and the Kango hats but there are certain things that we have already deemed and put within hip hop that kind of forbids you to do things like that. You don't even pay attention to shit like that. You don't care. You're not even paying attention to what the new music is. Because it was made by younger people. Peter Pan syndrome? So if you're in Peter Pan syndrome and, you get it now, how like the older people are not going to understand it. Oh yeah, every generation of rap people, kids say the same thing. You don't understand it. It's about music. You don't get our rap. Nigga, that was designed at it. What the fuck are you talking about?
So it's a huge
It's designed
explosion.
to be that way.
The beatbox, the human beatbox. Every kid, every neighborhood in New York City, everybody wanted the beatbox.
Do the kids beatbox now? No. You actually have to have lung capacity and be like, have an active body for that. You get these kids to beatbox, one of them will fucking pass out.
Especially me. I was one of those kids like, I'm gonna get this. How many people remember Good Times, right? 1979, right?
Oh, really?
Nile Rodgers.
I remember that. Boom, 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 boom. Are you sure hip hop beats started in like the 80s and when Dr. Dre came out? Because I could have swear to God, those guys are sampling those people. And then cutting the sample and then making a hard ass rap beat out of it. Are you sure you understand where fucking rap started? Because rap was started from, us taking what was there, slicing up everything, the way you do lyrics, the way we did rap, the way we did jazz, and all the things we used to do. Took all the things we used to do and said, we're going to combine all of that. We used to just dance and do the tapping and all of that shit. Well, now we used to sing and we used to do that. And then we used to do tribal shit. And then we did that. And we going to combine everything. Get it? Combine everything that we've done and put it into something that's going to be one thing now. But it's still going to be those things and based off those things. And if it ever goes off those things, it will derail. It's called keeping things on track. That's enough for the human beatbox machine right there. It's enough. Let's move on.
Infiltrated every aspect of hip-hop culture has infiltrated every aspect of American life. Hip-hop culture has infiltrated every aspect of American life.
No, the world.
Hip-hop culture has infiltrated every aspect of American life. But someone tell this guy to stop. Welcome to the Museum of Artifacts that made America, and a piece of musical equipment that helped create hip-hop, DJ Kool Herc's turntables. 1970s New York was characterized by two things, disco music and crime.
Do you know what turntables are? Do you know how turntables were created? Or do you think that it comes out of a factory somewhere?
In the Bronx, 16-year-old Jamaican immigrant Clive Campbell wasn't a fan of either. He spent his time spinning funk records at home. It's where he learned to mix one song into another, using two turntables and a mixer. So when he played music for other people, the party never stopped. They called Campbell Hercules because he was stacked, probably from carrying all those records around. He adapted it for his stage name, DJ Kool Herc, and put it on the flyer when his sister, Cindy, hosted a block party to raise money to buy school clothes. At the party, Herc tried out something new. Instead of mixing songs together, he looped the instrumental breaks instead, over and over again, and the crowd went wild. To be honest, Herc's trick was one of the greatest musical innovations of the 20th century. It changed how musicians look at technology, inspiring producers to make new songs by sampling old songs. Breakbeat blew up in the clubs, and combined with the emerging arts of emceeing, breakdancing, and graffiti tagging, made New York the birthplace of hip-hop culture.
If you're not getting the point, I'm breaking down all the things that without these things, get it? Rap wouldn't be the way it is. Without this guy doing this, without the people that figured out how to put two fucking record players together, because a black guy invented it. And then, you know, what you planes fucking up the records and shit. That wasn't normal. Do you understand that? That's not a normal thing to do. You don't buy a record to fucking scratch it up, and that's low-class Super Saiyan shit. You get it? We turn what people say not to do, and then we do it, and then you get it? You don't get how this shit got made. This shit got made out of multiple different motherfuckers doing shit. One motherfucker does something, we start liking it, we copy each other. Next thing you know, everybody want to do it, and I want to be the best at it. Next thing you know, another motherfucker be like, man, listen, nigga, you only got bars, alright, I'm a beat. Now I got beats and I'm battling you, bitch, nigga. Now what you gonna do? I automatically win because I'm beatboxing and I'm ripping your head off. Now the next nigga sees all this and like, alright, fuck that. I'm gonna start dancing. I'm gonna come up with a battle rap dance with me throwing the gun sign at him, and I'm a beatbox, and I'm gonna have a little bit of bars, but I'm gonna do some singing shit bars where I get your bitch. And this is how this shit, you don't understand. This shit was developed through time, and what we have now and the way motherfuckers do it now, are you insane? Like, are you insane how hard it is to really even... Like, we're talking about fucking giving a new way to do music and not just say things. It's not the first time people rhymed words. I think poetry's been out for centuries now, you know, a long, long time. So, you know, it's all these other things is what make this shit what it is. The breakdancing shit and all that, that's background dances now. That's chicks fucking doing dumb dances now, shaking their ass. Get it? Everything, it changed, but it's still the same for the consumer. Because, you know, things change. And then people go, I don't want to see that. Or they do want to see it, and then somebody else does something innovative. Yeah, oh, you got 5 dudes fucking breakdancing? Well, I'm going to teach 5 chicks how to breakdance, and who do you think the fucking people are going to watch now? You get it? Because men automatically want to see women, so you're automatically going to get play now. You got chicks doing fucking robot dances and jiggling themselves around. Get the fuck out of here. This is how things get cheapened. Get it? This is why rap sucks now. Because everybody always wants to be better than somebody else instead of doing better than somebody else.
So let's give it up for DJ Kool Herc's Turntables, a musical artifact that made America get down.
I'm James Maple, and I'm here to take you on a quick trip through modern pop music history. A line can be followed from the MCs of today back to the doo-wop groups of the 50s, passing R&B. Trip through modern pop music history. A line can be followed from the MCs of today back to the doo-wop groups of the 50s, passing R&B, soul, and funk in between.
You do realize this is why, like, the older, you know, people in the other genres always shit on rappers and say, You faggot ass niggas ain't great. Y'all been stealing our shit forever. Yo, y'all do realize this, right?
Doo-wop was the music of the streets and the first black youth music to dominate the charts. Released in 1954, the chorus of Shaboom is considered to be the first doo-wop record to reach the top 10 on the pop.
Imagine, Shaboom is one of the first, you know, and what do rappers always talk about now? They shabooming, I.
Charts. With secular lyrics, Ray Charles' gospel style I Got a Woman is considered by many to be the first ever soul record, and in 2005, Kanye West sampled it for his #1 hit, Gold Digger.
Do you remember that song, or do you remember Kanye West's verse? Get the fuck out of here. This is too easy, dog. Yeah, she's a kind of. Did you ever listen to that song? Go listen to that song. Get it? Go listen to that song. And come back. And tell me what a rapper's rapping about.
One of the most popular songs of all time, Ben E. King's Stand By Me, has been covered by many, including John Lennon, Muhammad Ali, and Otis Redding. In 2015, the Library of Congress inducted it into the National Recording Registry for its cultural, artistic, and historical significance.
Go listen to Stand By Me and tell me if you don't feel something you don't get the shivers or something. If you play that song and you don't feel nothing, I don't know. It's not even from my era. And that's one of the most famous songs in the world. Like, that song, just go listen to that song and tell me. Tell me it ain't gonna make you feel something. Especially if you alone. Oh, boy. Especially in this day and age where most men are alone or women are alone, go listen to that song. You wanna really feel alone, motherfucker? Go listen to that. And it's a love song. It's gonna make you feel alone because you're gonna realize, you know, people used to feel like this about each other, and most people wasn't alone, and how stupid fucking things really are. See, that's why I listen to the old songs. To release, embrace. You know, because how, like, you feel a song, and you're like, hey, man, come on. Right? See, when you go back, and you see what other people were singing about, and they're good songs, and you know what I mean, you're like, oh, shit, man, wow, that's what's up. I wish... why ain't motherfuckers making songs like this no more?
Significance to American society. Starting out as a doo-wop band, the Drifters carved out a place for themselves in rhythm and blues, and later in soul music.
On a blanket with my baby, where I'll be. Imagine that. A little tenderness.
Try a Little Tenderness became Otis Redding's signature, and it's heard by many as a plea for interpersonal love and a demand for interracial civility.
Oh, really? They were doing scheme songs. They were doing songs about one thing and was really about another thing. That's interesting. I wonder where rappers get the whole fucking I'ma rap bars, I'ma come up with schemes and lines and make my songs about this, and then make people like, wow, that was really about something else. Shit. Me and my girlfriend, all I need in this life is fuck out of here.
It's been sampled by the likes of Kanye West, Jay-Z, Master Killer, Ghostface Killer, and the great Raekwon.
Oh, the legends. People that actually understood, you know, I gotta use these elements and, you know, I gotta do things. I gotta do little things. Pay a little respect. Go where the goods is at. And build upon it.
Borrowed by Dr. Dre, Madonna, and Diplo, sampled Luke by NWA, and heard on many movies and commercials. Charles Wright's Express Yourself has touched the lives of generations.
Oh, that's how we got that beat from Dre? That's... Oh. So if they didn't make the songs, we wouldn't been able to make the rap songs? Oh, yeah, it would make sense because we wouldn't have the rhythms already in our bodies because our parents are playing the stuff. And then you know have the generational gap of I don't want to hear that shit no more. We did something about it and said we're not going to hear it anymore. We're going to overshadow you. And in the future, you will listen to us. And now they do.
Since 1970.
I see people that are still alive from back then. They're fucking bumping Future and fucking Biggie and shit. They're not bumping this. They're teaching their children about rap. They're not teaching their children about fucking, you know what I mean? Or they don't teach their children about music at all. They don't even, because the children don't want to hear that shit. Sound the ones. They want to hear what they want to hear. When, you know, some of that shit was good. Obviously.
Express yourself. Killing me softly with this song.
A classic that won Roberta Flack a Grammy in 1974, Killing Me Softly was an instant hit and covered by many artists, including the Fugees in 1996.
Oh, word? Is that real? Oh, alright. I forgot. I already knew these things. Go listen to the old songs.
Was sampled at least.
Go listen to the old songs. You know why? Cause then you're gonna see who real artists are. And when you see a man create a beat that gets fucking super famous, when you see a man that creates lyrics that get super famous, and it's nothing to do with that and stealing, well, not stealing, borrowing. These people paid. Hey, when you pay to borrow, you do the right thing. Hey, you know what I mean? You do the right thing. I can't hate. But there are people out here in the world that make new music, new beats. Do you understand how hard it is to create new? No, you don't, because you still think most of this shit is fucking not redone over and over and over and over. Because you don't go listen to things. And then anybody can tell you anybody make shit up.
300 times by Public Enemy, Notorious B.I.G., Brownside, and Eazy-E, among other MCs.
God damn!
You know what time it is.
The first to mix 2 records without losing the beat, the first to scratch, and the first record made entirely of samples. Grandmaster Flash did it all, inspiring generations to come.
You know what time it is.
Okay. Sound the horns. My daddy's in the building. So, you know, this is why there is no saying anyone but us. Because we got it from us. And pieced the shit together. And did it our own way. Sound the horns. And then we wanted to tell our story. That's what it is. You don't get it. The discos and the fucking all that, that's their story. You know? That's what they were going through. Get it? They were talking about, you heard them, don't push me, cause I'm close to you. What do you think he's fucking saying? He's talking about, you know, police brutality and shit. He's spitting bars. Because, you know, you can't make a song openly back then. You can't just say fuck the police openly. Even though you shouldn't, because, you know, they're protecting you. People have done so much in this world. And, you know,
Brooklyn's Big Daddy Kane is credited, along with Cool G Rap and Rakim, for laying down the foundation for what an elite MC should look and sound like.
Oh, so this is where everybody gets their style from and say, I'm not gonna dress like the discos, and this is where we're gonna have our own. We're gonna change. Everything's gonna change now. We're gonna dress like this. Go look up Big Daddy Kane. See, when you start seeing the time and you watch all the acts that was out, and you see it, and then you look now and you see sort of the same thing now. This is everybody's fucking Big Daddy Kane. Get it? Everybody got the jewels on. Everybody got the Ferrari in the fucking video. Everybody. It's a joke. What made it where we're at because of all the different acts, all the different sides of people being able to express themselves.
New York City's Busta Rhymes made waves with leaders of the new school, but it was his first single, Woo-Ha, Got You Holding Chick, that immediately catapulted him into international stardom back in 1996.
96. And this guy talk like he was in the fucking 70s.
It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. Broken glass. I'm close to the. On the stage, you know they just don't care. Broken glass everywhere. People on the stage, you know they just don't care. I can't trying not to lose my head. Broken glass everywhere. People on the stage, you know they just don't care. I can't take the smell, can't take the noise. Got no money to move out, I guess I got no choice. Rats and
Yo, how am I living this? You gotta be fucking kidding
broken
me.
glass everywhere. People on the stage, you know they just don't care. I can't take the smell, can't take the noise. Got no money to move out, I guess I got no choice.
Woo!
Rats in the front room, roaches in the back, turkeys in the alley with the baseball bat. I don't care, I can't take the smell, can't take the noise. Got no money to move out, I guess I got no choice.
Fuck out of here, nigga. This is real rap, nigga.
Everywhere, people on the stage, you know they just don't care. I can't take the smell, can't take the noise. Got no money to move out, I guess I got no choice. Rats in the front room, roaches in the back, junkies in the alley with the baseball bat.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. I'd rather listen to the old shit, the new shit, bro. It's so much relatable. Niggas talk about, yo, I listen to this shit's relatable, bro. I'm like, yo, dog, I'll put you on a song where I wasn't even fucking born, nigga, and I'll show you what's relatable to your life, nigga. Stop stunting, nigga. Stop stunting.
Broken glass everywhere. People on the stage, you know they just don't care. I can't take the smell, can't take the noise. Got no money to move out, I guess I got no choice. Rats in the front room, roaches in the back, junkies in the alley with the baseball bat. I tried to get away, but I couldn't get far, cause a man with a touch of repossessed my car.
Yo.
Judge Hershey, corner of Burns and Allen, level D, possible DUI, may need assistance.
Here we go.
Step out of the car, please.
What the hell's the problem now? Car.
Unicard, please. Did you hear me? Unicard. Mr. Souza, you have a suspended license. You got 3 counts of driving under the influence?
Hey, you better listen. I suggest you walk away and bother somebody else. When I said I have powerful friends, I mean powerful.
we having a problem here, Hershey?
Not at all, Trev. Nothing I can't handle. Suspended license, 3 DUIs.
This is getting boring. Hey, okay, so what's the tab? Come on. How much is this gonna cost me? You name your price.
Hershey, call control for an H-Wagon.
What? I don't believe it. You're gonna tow me?
Towing is our first offense. This is your fourth violation, Barb. Right through our minutes. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
I knew you'd say that.
Hey, wait a second. What are you doing?
Grenade.
GMB TV. Not my king, not my legend, not my god. Where's the proof? Not my king, not my legend, not my god. Where's the proof? Not my king, not my legend, not my god. Where's the proof, nigga? True, with these fucking goofies, they lose me trying to spit that grammar. 3 a.m. beating they dick, Hannah Montana. Claiming this shit, wrapping them up, I'm the pimp.